JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Hi guys. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Woman among four listed as wanted by St. Andrews Central Police. Detectives assigned to the St. Andrews Central Division have listed 3 men and 1 woman as wanted for several crimes committed in the parish. They are Nicholas Williams, otherwise called Pooh Bear, of University Road, Kingston 6, is wanted for shooting with intent. Calvin Simon, otherwise called CJ, of Anderson Road, Kingston 5, is wanted for murder. Shakario Miller, otherwise called Burp, of Barbican Road, Kingston 6, is wanted for murder, and Bianca Fullerton, of Oak Boulevard, Kingston 6, she's wanted for murder. The individuals listed are being urged to turn themselves into the Halfway Tree Police immediately, while members of the public are being reminded that it is a criminal offense to harbor a fugitive. Investigators are encouraging individuals to continue to share information that can assist in their investigations by calling the Halfway Tree Police at 876-926-8184. That's 876-926-8184. Crime Stopper 311, the NIB tip line at 811, the Police 119 numbers, or the nearest police station. St. Catherine man shot after allegedly stabbing policeman. Separate probes are being undertaken into the shooting of a man by a policeman after the cop was reportedly stabbed during a disagreement. It is reported that about 1 o'clock Monday afternoon, the man and the cop were in Church Pen, St. Catherine, when a disagreement developed, during which the 36-year-old man reportedly used a knife to stab the policeman. The policeman, who is attached to the Kingston Western Police Division, pulled his gun and opened fire, shooting the man. Both injured men were taken to the Spanish Town Hospital for treatment. The Old Harbour Criminal Investigation Branch is probing the matter. The incident was reported to the Independent Commission of Investigations, which is also probing the matter. Judge to rule tomorrow on application seeking release of Vybz Kartel and co-accused. Dancehall entertainer Vybz Kartel and 2 of his 3 co-accused are to know tomorrow if they'll be released from custody pending a murder retrial decision in the Court of Appeal. Submissions related to a habeas corpus application seeking the release of Kartel, whose given name is Adisha Palmer, Sean Storm Campbell, and Andre St. John, were heard before Justice Andrea Thomas in the Supreme Court today. The submissions did not relate to the 4th co-accused, Kahira Jones, who reportedly has another matter before the court. You'll have my written judgment tomorrow, Thomas stated. The matter is set for 2 p.m. Attorney Isot Buchanan is representing the applicants. The first respondent, the superintendent of Tower Street Adult Correctional Center, and the second respondent, the Attorney General, are being represented by Attorney Lisa White. The Director of Public Prosecutions, who is the 3rd respondent, is being represented by Paula Sue Ferguson. American visitor robbed of bank cards in Ocho Rios. An American visitor was on Tuesday night robbed of her bank cards in Ocho Rios, St. Anne, mere hours after arriving in the island. According to reports, the 34-year-old woman checked into a hotel on Main Street in the evening and later went to a restaurant in close proximity to purchase food. After leaving the restaurant about 11:30 p.m., the woman stopped to purchase souvenirs from a vendor when she was held up by him and another man. They robbed her for cell phone, credit, and debit cards. The robbers then returned the phone and instructed the woman to walk away. The frightened woman ran back in the direction of the hotel but fell and hit her head. She was treated at hospital and released. The Ocho Rios police are investigating. 2 men charged of a goat theft in St. Catherine. 2 alleged goat thieves were arrested and charged on Monday in St. Catherine. Charged with pre-deal larceny are 23-year-old Dane Thomas of Tows Meadows, Spanish Town, and a 31-year-old Ricardo Thompson of Spanish Town Road in the corporate area. The men are said to be involved in a goat stealing ring in St. Catherine. It is reported that the men stole a Nubian goat valued at $350,000 from a farm in Kidston Town and placed the animal into a Toyota Probox motor car and drove away. A report was made and an investigation was launched. The vehicle was intercepted in Prospect Bog Walk by the police and the men were arrested. The stolen goat was not recovered. The men were subsequently charged by the police following a question and answer session. A court date is being finalized. Woman among 3 charged with breaches of the Firearms Act. 2 men and a woman have been charged following the seizure of a gun and several rounds of ammunition during an operation in Tranquility Valley, Brownstown, St. Anne on May 25. They are 35-year-old Richard Russell, a maintenance worker of Aberdeen District in St. Ann, 33-year-old Daniel Cover, otherwise called Dang, and the 28-year-old Anne-Marie Brown, otherwise called Delisha, of Lower Buxton, Brownstone, also in the parish. They have been charged with possession of a prohibited weapon and unauthorized possession of ammunition. The Brownstone police say about 11:30 p.m. during the search of a premises in Tranquility Valley, a Glock 19 pistol with a magazine containing 9 rounds of ammunition was found inside a backpack on a bed. A multicolored sock containing an additional 13 rounds were also found within the backpack. Russell, Brown, and Cover were taken into custody and charged on Tuesday following caution statements and an interview. Police closely monitored Maxfield Avenue amid flare-up of gang violence. Members of the St. Andrew South Police are keeping a close watch of sections of Maxfield Avenue following a flare-up of gang violence on the weekend. A 48-hour curfew was imposed in the area on Sunday after a 16-year-old boy was fatally shot in the violence. The teenager was killed at the intersection of Ashley Road and Metcalfe Street Saturday night. Another man was wounded in the attack and has been hospitalized. A 10-year-old child was also injured in the violence, but this has not yet been confirmed by the police. Superintendent Damian Manderson, head of the St. Andrew South Police, said that the police have increased their presence in the area. He said 2 factions, comprising mostly juveniles, are involved in the violence. Superintendent Manderson said the police have identified several suspects and have launched a search for them. Veertech teachers protesting reported brawl at school on Tuesday. Some teachers of Veer Technical High School in Hayes, Clarendon, staged a sitting at the institution in protest of the reported assault of one of their co-workers by the guardian of a student of the school on Tuesday. According to sources at the school, the bag of the grade 9 male student in question was confiscated some time ago and was told to bring his parent to the school to discuss his low academic performance. A female guardian reportedly visited the school on Tuesday to retrieve the bag and was advised to collect it from a particular department at the institution. Upon arrival at the department, it was reported that the guardian attempted to enter but was blocked by a female teacher who asked that she wait to see the teacher who had confiscated the school bag. A physical altercation reportedly ensued, resulting in both the teacher and the guardian being subsequently charged with assault by the Hayes police. The teacher in question is said to have sustained several bruises to her face and elsewhere in her body during the altercation, with a severe bite also reportedly inflicted to a sensitive part of her body by the guardian. There was no clear indication of the injuries, if any, that was sustained by the guardian. Derelict vehicles to be removed from the streets island-wide. A massive island-wide derelict vehicle removal program will commence shortly, says Minister of Local Government and Community Development, Desmond McKenzie, making his contribution to the 2024-25 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives on May 28. He said that the National Solid Waste Management Authority, NSWMA, has acquired 4 new crane trucks which will facilitate the undertaking.
The National Solid Waste Management Authority, Madam Speaker, will be focusing on removing old cars and other type of bulky waste, which are an eyesore and a public health problem to the country. Yes. Madam Speaker, we couldn't do it effectively before. When we took over in 2016, we inherited 2 broke-down crane trucks. That was of no use. Madam Speaker, the entity is now in a position to target abandoned vehicles, Madam Speaker. You have garage operators who have taken over the streets, yes, operating garage 24/7 without any respect, Madam Speaker. I am saying, Madam Speaker, that the National Solid Waste Management Authority is now in possession of 4 brand new crane trucks, and I am announcing a massive island-wide derelict vehicle removal program that will be carried out shortly. In addition, Madam Speaker, we have obtained 8 specialized scout trucks that will collect solid waste from hard-to-reach communities across the country. This government will continue to change the face of Jamaica in a fundamental way. I urge this Parliament to give support. It is difficult, especially for those persons who are physically impaired and disabled, to access our sidewalks, because used car owners take them over, garage operators take them over. It is creating a nightmare. And I call on the country to unite in this effort to rid our streets of this kind of danger, Madam Speaker.
JBN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.